it's Tastepink. Welcome back, and today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to wash, cleanse, clarify, even disinfect your lace wigs. A lot of y'all are using toothbrushes and sponges. Sis, those are things that harbor bacteria. Like, they're known, they're infamous for just, you know, keeping bacteria on the surface, and you could be transferring that to your lace wigs. So I'm going to show you a very safe way, very effective, and you honestly only need this $2 pore scrubber, sis. This is typically used to take off your makeup. You don't want to miss this. As you know, I'm a little bio geek, so you know I get my wheels going in my brain, and I really want to give you guys the easiest, most effective way to cleanse that lace to get it looking like you just got it straight out the boxes, that clean. Okay. And also, I wanted to let you guys know, if you're interested in this unit, this is the K wig from my collection in collaboration with Myfirstwig. Honey, this unit is everything. Y'all see what I did to her today. I'm gonna show you how I installed her, because we're gonna do a wash and a full reinstall. But this unit is from Myfirstwig, and it typically retails for $250. But on November 7th, between 9 p.m. and 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can get this wig for as low as $212. Now is the time to purchase units, especially if you're a fan of Myfirstwig, because they drop the prices and they also have a ton of coupon codes going on. So I'm gonna have all that information, all the specifications linked in the description box, because sis, I want y'all to slay, okay? Like, we gotta slay the season, but also make sure y'all stay safe out there. I know a lot of people email me about like scams and fraud pages, so it's a lot of swindling. This is the season, so stay safe, and you can only get the K wig from Myfirstwig. So I hope you guys enjoy. Definitely subscribe. We're on the road to 400K, and I'm so excited. Sis, you know, we've been working hard, okay? And also share this with your homeboys and your homegirls so they know exactly how to get this look, okay? And y'all probably gonna want a makeup tutorial, but let me know in the comment section, sis. I'll see you. Let's get into it. Whew, sis. Okay, this wig, she's dry. She's a little bit matted. The curls are hardly defined. They're struggling. If you listen closely, you might hear this wig cough. Okay, we're caked up with product on the lace, and we're gonna get all of that out of the way. And so one of the first things I like to do is disinfect my workspace. So I spray this and allow it to set for 10 minutes and then go in and clean everything up. And for today's tutorial, I promise you it's super affordable. This is just $5 at Target. Buy this pack right here with the pump, sis. And you also need these pore scrubbers. They're literally $2 a piece, $4 at TJ Maxx, sis. Okay, I got you. Now, I want to go in and saturate this wig and fully immerse it in water so that water makes contact with every portion of this unit, even the lace. And then the next thing that I'm going to do is take the Suave Almond Shea Butter shampoo. I'm going to apply it directly to the lace and use my fingers to agitate the lace and all of the product that's sitting on there. And this is just a preliminary step. Be gentle. I'm just using the pads of my fingers, making sure not to tangle the hair. And then with the pore scrubber, because this has very tiny little needle-like pieces, this is going to actually work to get into those tiny holes of the lace. This scrubber is super flexible, so it's going to give you a different kind of agitation than the pads of your fingers. It's better than a brush. It's better than a sponge, more hygienic. It's going to keep the surface clean and do a bit more scrubbing. So I'm just showing you guys the exact motion. This is real time how I'm doing this. Circular motions is key so that you can properly disrupt that surface layer of dirt. Now I'm going in with a bit of conditioner. Conditioner has oil, and I want that oil content to break down the makeup. If you apply Sally Hansen, the airbrush spray, if you use pressed powder, concealer, foundation, sis, make sure you add a little bit of conditioner to the process. Next, I'm going in to work on the hair itself, because I like to co-wash the hair. This is really important. And when I tell you that I use a very generous amount, I'm not modest at all. I want to fully saturate the hair because we have to begin defining the curls. You guys saw it was super matted in the beginning, so I'm working to restore that definition. This is not a live cuticle, but you know, you can liven up the hair in the process. And I want to finger detangle, so making sure that I'm removing any excess matting, any tangles. This is the time now that the hair has product on it. Okay, now I went back in with my pore scrubber to just get on that lace a little bit, and you guys can see the sink now has a little bit of water because I'm going to place that lace face down into the water. Very, very important. You can allow this to set for about 15 to 30 minutes. I'm adding a bit more water, not too much, because I want the lace to be able to stay intact and lay down. And this is about how much shedding I got from the entire process. You know, my wig is strong, sis. But anyway, look at how the lace is looking. I'm feeling like it looks really good, but I want to do a little bit more. I want to take a little bit of ethyl rubbing alcohol. Now, if you have processed hair that is colored, any chemical processing, I don't encourage this step, but I'm applying this directly to the lace. And I'm just going to go back in with that scrubber and a little bit of conditioner and just scrub things down. I like for the lace to be super bomb so that when it, you know, I do my melting process, my installation, it looks bomb. That's like so important to me. And I just don't like the excess caked up residue to sit on the unit, because all it does is just stay there and collect even more dirt. But you see, after I rinse this unit out, look at how bomb the curls look, super juicy, very hydrated. We did our thing, sis, okay? Results driven. This process is bomb. Now I'm gonna hang my unit using the back of the wig to clip it in place on the hanger and let it hang to dry. You can let this dry for about 45 minutes to an hour. But this is how it looks now that it's about 80 to 85% dry. Now I'm gonna go in with the Herbal Essences mousse, and I'm gonna apply this specifically to the left side of the unit. I wanted to do a little bit more plucking, nothing too serious. I'm not very close to the lace front edge. I'm more towards like the body of the hair because I wanna create better transitional density. The K-wig is already lit. Like this unit, they did their thing, but I'm just going in to add a little bit of mousse to help pull any of the excess shed hairs. And I'm gonna be very gentle using the wide tooth comb to make sure that I remove, you know, any of the hairs that I tweezed out. So just be gentle with, you know, with your wig is very important. Once I have my unit on my head, my goal is to get the hair away from the lace front edge. So I use a ton of clips. Now I'm going to take the Got to Be Glued gel. This is the water resistant version, and I'm going to apply this to the back of my hand, thin it out, and then go in to apply it just under the lace, because the placement of my lace is exactly how I want it to lay. So essentially I'm lifting the lace, applying a thin layer of product. I'm showing you guys real time what the application process of the gel looks like and how, you know, specific and strategic I'm being, because I don't want to have to readjust the lace during the install process. I'm just placing the lace using a rat tail comb just to get everything secure the way that I like it. And then I move on to the next section. I love using this gel. I was not a fan of it before, but sis, I am just so into it. Like, I love it. Now I'm using the blow dryer to help further dry the gel so that it's no longer tacky, because I'm gonna go in and use my elastic band. So I'm taking my time using the blow dryer on the cool setting just to make sure we have a good stick. And like I said, I'm applying that elastic band. This is going to help that lace melt into the skin, honey. And with this mousse, now this mousse is a mousse that provides maximum hold. And when I tell you it is bomb, sis, I have been playing around. I'm going to try to link this in the description box if I can find it. It is everything. But this is going to help me to pull the hair away from the lace front edge to accentuate that pre-plucked hairline. Once I have a good amount of mousse applied, I am going to go in with a comb along with the blow dryer on the cool setting and just really work at flattening that area, pulling the hair away from the lace front edge so that it looks a lot neater. Now I'm using the Curl Defining Cream by ORS, and this stuff is amazing. I would say when you are applying this, make sure that your unit is still a little bit damp and that there's moisture still in the hair. It makes all of a difference. I'm showing you guys real time the pattern, the motions that I'm using to distribute the product through the hair. Make sure that you are grabbing sections underneath, not just at the surface, because you want curl definition throughout the entire unit. And that is why this style ended up looking so bomb. I didn't overdo it with the product. I was very meticulous. Y'all know how I do. I wanted this to be super in-depth so you guys can see, because you always love me in curly units, and so do these other scamming companies because they keep stealing my photos, but that's a story for another day. And honey, this meltdown was ridiculous, okay? Gave me life. Now I'm going back in with the mousse and using this dual-ended brush. I'm going to create a little bit of a sideburn, small little action going on. But the mousse just helps to take away some of that white residue that you saw once I removed the elastic band, and it further kind of like swoops my baby hairs. And just keep in mind, this mousse does provide hold, and I am a little bit more heavy-handed with the mousse, so you don't have to go as hard as I did. Next, I'm going in with this wax stick, the Flyaway Tamer from Myfirstwig. You have to pick it up. This tames the little short return hairs on a unit. Every curly unit typically has it, but this helps to keep it intact. And once I accentuate that part, I used my Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder in 360 or Mocha to define that part. Put it in the pre-plucked hairline, you know, so the lace really matches my complexion. And this is what I came up with. I hope you guys enjoy. Check out myfirstwig.com. Make sure you pick up your K-wig on November 7th between 9 and 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I have the coupons linked below, product links, everything. Thank you so much for the support and everyone who's made a purchase, and I hope to see you in the next one.